What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing fantastic. Going to the source in 2022. Now, this isn't a lease truck video. This video is not for people that are leased on. This is for people that have their own operation and looking for their own direct customers. Now, in this video, you're gonna have to read in between the lines. Usually, like all my videos, sometimes I don't come directly out and say things. You got to read in between the lines. So I'm making a delivery to this big box building supply store. Same thing I've been doing for the last couple months. So I want to show you something. What I'm about to show you is a lot of times this stuff is sourced locally. It's within, I would say, usually 50 to 100, maybe 150 mile radius from the store that it's delivering to. I'm going to show you something. So we swing over here, zoom in a little bit. Over here you have lumber. Pretty sure that's sourced locally. Over here is stone, sourced locally. What am I looking at? I was looking at something else. Okay, I lost it. I was looking in the mirror. Okay, in the mirror, right there. Those are paver stones. Those are sourced locally. Back over here, here's more stone. Right here, palletized stone, sourced locally. More pavers, sourced locally. Pavers over here, sourced locally. Where's my finger? Sourced locally. The mulch and soil that's on my truck, sourced locally. And if you look in the mirror, and if you right over in the mirror back there on the ground, more palletized soil and mulch that is sourced locally. Now, what you can do is, if you want to do this, I mean, you don't have to. You can go to your local big box store, wherever you're at, and you can just go look at the packaging to see, like not the packaging itself, not the wrapping itself, but the stuff that's shrink wrapped and has a label on there. Usually it has where it came from. So you have to reverse engineer the information that's on the label, right? And then contact that facility, which is usually a manufacturer. Now, what you need to do, now after you do that, right? Now, in order to be profitable, because there's a lot of deadhead miles, and it doesn't pay that well, but you know, the more you do, the more you make. Sometimes, this is the part where you read in between the lines. Sometimes, let's say you deliver to this store over here, and then you pick up one product, which is not far from the store that you're delivering to, and then you pick that product up, and maybe you can go deliver it to somewhere that's close by to another facility that has a different product that delivers back to the store or the area where you just came from, or a couple stores. And maybe, just maybe, you might just run the same stuff back and forth. You might have to venture out a little bit. Sometimes, you know, you have to deadhead back, you know, there isn't a return trip, or it just doesn't line up that way. But sometimes, just maybe, hypothetically, you might be able to do that. I mean, it's just some kind of thoughts that I had going in my head. You know, I'm trying to help, you know, some of you guys out. Read in between the lines. Use Google Maps. Look at the labels. The information is there. And right now, since everybody's flocking, I shouldn't say everybody, a lot of people are flocking to Amazon and doing a lot of power only stuff. Some of these carriers need truck. Not right now. The season is dying off for the garden materials. But come next spring, I think you might want to position yourself. If that's something what you want to do, you might want to try to position yourself. That's all for this one. See ya.